Well, very good evening and welcome to the pitch on the campus of West Texas A&M University as the number 16 ranked Lady Buffs of West Texas A&M get set to host the number 22 ranked Lady Rambelles of Angelo State. And this indeed should be a very important conference matchup in the Lone Star Conference. We are under, we'll call it drizzly conditions here today as we get set for this one. As the rain has been off and on today, 62 degrees, so a cool evening, no wind really to speak of, and so the conditions will make things interesting in this one tonight as we get set for this contest. And so as we take a look around what's taking place for the Rambelles, they come into this one after a 2-0 upset of the top-ranked Dallas Baptist on Saturday. In that game, Hadley Coronado and Mia Sarzinski scored for the Rambelles, their 2 goals. The defense, led by preseason defender of the year Cassidy Hill and preseason goalkeeper of the year Kyra Miller, held the Patriots off the scoreboard with only 5 shots on goal for the number 1 team in the country. So a very impressive win for them. For the Lady Buffs, of course, on their last match, they took on UT Tyler and came from behind to win in that one. In fact, it was Chad Webb in our postgame show was talking about we've got to figure out a way to get going a little sooner, and we've kind of been dragging our heels as far as getting into the contest. And so that one is why we need to get off to a good start, and getting off to a good start will be the focus for the Lady Buffs this season. Of course, for WT, they come in with a record of 8-1-1, while ASU comes in with a record of 10-1-1. Of course, the Lady Buffs ranked 16th in the country. The Rambelles ranked 22nd. Goals per game, WT has the advantage, 2.6 goals per contest compared to 1.75 for the Rambelles. Shots per game, Lady Buffs are averaging about 16.5 shots on goal, while the Rambelles are averaging about 13.5 shots per ball game. And then shot percentage, 158 for the Lady Buffs, 130 for the Rambelles. And then the goals against average, very similar. Both goalies are .50 per contest, and so neither one of them are very much in the mood of giving up a goal. So that will make things pretty interesting in this one tonight. And again, both teams come out ready to go as they are set for the action in this one tonight. Again, weather conditions right now are, for the most part, the drizzle has stopped, and so the field will be wet. And it is cool. So for this October evening in the Texas Panhandle, it is going to be a little cool than it has been over the last several weeks. For the Rambelles, they come in under the direction of Travis McCorkle. He's in his 15th season of guiding Angelo State. And, of course, Chad Webb in his 13th year of guiding the Lady Buffs as they both get set to come out on the pitch for the introduction of tonight's starting lineup. What we want to do is take a look at our starting lineup. Let's go ahead and do that. First for the Rambelles, we'll take a look. And so starting in tonight's contest, in goal, of course, will be Kyra Miller. Kyra, 5'7" junior from Frisco, or graduate student, from Frisco, Texas. And then out on the field of play, Caitlin Izey, along with Libby Welker. Maya Zarzinski gets the start. Madison Strokes, Cassidy Hill, Reagan Urbani, also Harper Saxton, Grace Jordan, Cindy Rodriguez, and Nasha Soto get the starts in tonight's contest. For the Lady Buffs, it will be Reagan Heelan in goal, as she has been, and guided the Lady Buffs and played phenomenal defense this season. Emily Avila will get the start along with Reagan Medical. Ashley Silvestre also starting tonight. Kendall Britton, Mandy Stricker. Also Mia Mendoza. Also Asha James, Maria Francis Serrant, Lexus Villarreal, and Nicole Gray all get the start for the Lady Buffs tonight. And again, this should indeed be a super contest because both teams are starting to stay in the chase for the Lone Star Conference. When we take a look at how the conference shapes up right now for Angelo State actually sits atop the conference with a 5-1 conference mark, 6-0-1 overall. St. Edwards is next, 4-0-1 and 6-1 on the season. But Christian is 3-0-2, 2-0-4 on the year. Dallas Baptist 3-1-1, 5-0. West Texas A&M 2-1-1, and of course 5-0 here at home, 3-1-1 away on the season. And so that's the starting lineups for tonight's contest. We want to take a timeout. We'll do so and come back as we get set for the kick here at the pitch on the campus of West Texas A&M University. But first, we'll take this time out. This is the Lone Star Conference Digital Network.
West is the comprehensive fundraising campaign designed to fuel WT 125 from the Panhandle to the world. We will strengthen WT's impact for the Panhandle region and beyond through a historic, comprehensive campaign raising $125 million by 2025. The campaign's 3 priorities: people, programs, and places. Now is the time to make a difference for current and future generations. One West.
When you choose natural gas, chocolate chip cookies get a little tastier. Homes get a little cozier. Bank accounts tend to put on some weight. Towels get fluffier. Showers stay hotter for longer. And our blue planet gets a little greener. When it comes to choosing energy that's clean and efficient, nothing else could be more American. Atmos Energy, your natural gas company.
And our national anthem here at the pitch on the campus of West Texas A&M University. And again, not a bad crowd on hand for this one tonight. Some Angelo State fans have made their way up for this matchup this evening. And again, an important one in the Lone Star Conference between the number 16 Lady Buffs, who will be in their maroon, I should say goalie will be in her maroon top, but the Lady Buffs will be in their black uniforms with maroon numerals and white trim, while the Lady Rambelles will be in gold uniforms with blue trim and white numerals as we get set for this one this evening. And again, standings in the Lone Star Conference, extremely important in this one tonight. As I mentioned, Angelo State sits atop in the conference as they come in with a conference record of 5-1. The Lady Buffs 2-1-1 in the conference, and so that's the difference between first and fifth. And so that indeed is important as to how this one will play out tonight. Lady Buffs, of course, hoping to continue their good success here at home, as they have been 5-0 at home this season. It's been on the road where they ran into, if you call it difficulties, they're 3-1-1 on the road, but still have a phenomenal home record as they get set for this one, and they enjoy playing here at the pitch. And again, Lady Buffs, a 3-2 win over UT Tyler on Saturday, as that one was a good match for the Lady Buffs. Kind of had to fight their way to come from behind in that one, and so again, it was a tough match, but nevertheless, they got the victory, and that's what is important. As Chad Webb was saying, we need to see if we can be a little more aggressive at the early onset and kind of keep things in front of us. And so that'll be one of the challenges for the Lady Buffs tonight as they get set to take on this highly respected Lady Rambelle team from Angelo State. Rambelles will be going from left to right. The Lady Buffs will be going from right to left. Officials make their way out onto the pitch as we get set to get this one underway. And again, kind of a drizzly, rainy evening, not overly bad, but it's just one of those that October nights, you never know what to expect. And so we are set to get the opening kickoff to get this one underway. Lady Buffs make their way out. Rambelles are already out on the pitch. Lady Buffs will be going from right to left as they get their defensive line set and are set to go in this one this evening. So we are set to go. And Lady Buffs control the opening kick. And so they will send it to the back line. Medical, who comes back to pick up the ball way back, gets it across to Kendall Britton. Britton controls it back toward the middle as Rambelles trying to attack offensively, and Lady Buffs unfortunately kicked that one out of bounds. So it'll be a throw-in for Angelo State. Rambelles control it. With it is Natasha Soto, who gets it up toward the middle. Scramble for it. It's going to be kicked out of there by the Lady Buffs. They'll get it out toward the midline. And Sarant will try to control it and tries to get it across the line, but has it taken away going the other way. And again, player slips down. That could be a part of the problem tonight because of some wet conditions here at the pitch. Lady Buffs get an opportunity, but are wide on the goal on that one. So it'll be a goal kick for the Rambelles. Lions Realty, like to recognize them as a proud partner of WT Athletics. Give them a call at 806-358-3900. Lions Realty, official realtor of WT Athletics. Appreciate all our sponsors for this one. Lady Buffs trying to keep it on their end of the field. Sarant has it. Tries to go the right side and does. Has it. Defenders flock on her and try to take it away, and they do. Rambelles control it. Get it across the midline. Go! Over on the far side. Lady Buffs have the steal. Villarreal will bring it out toward the goal. And up to Medical. Reagan will bring it up. Tried to dribble around the defender. Kicks it up ahead. That's going to be blocked by Angelo State. Back to the far side of the field. Here's a shot to the middle. Heelan will come up with it for the Lady Buffs. We'll slowly bring it out. Allow the offense to get reset. Now she picks it up and will boot it across the midline. And that one goes out of bounds. Trying to get it over to the near side, giving chase for WT was Nicole Gray. Back toward the middle. Lady Buffs divert it over to the far side. Attacking now as Ashley Silvestre gets it up in the middle, trying to get it up ahead to James. Asha trying to give chase, but the goalie comes up. She and Gray were both advancing on the ball. Someone's kicked up ahead. Lady Buffs headed out. Zarnecki takes it over to the left side. Now here's a shot on goal coming up. Heelan will control it for the Lady Buffs. So that comes up on the near side. It's controlled by Gray. Gray will get it across the midline. Now they converge on the corner. It's going to be kicked in the middle. Nice feed up ahead, and there's a trip. It's going to be called on Alexis Villarreal. So a foul on the Lady Buffs, and that'll be a free kick for Angelo. The Rambelles. Zarnecki will put it in play. He puts her foot into this one toward the goal. Scramble for it, and it's going to go out of bounds. Trying to give chase. Cindy Rodriguez. And that'll be a goal kick for the Lady Buffs. 10-1-1, Angelo State coming into this one. 9-1-1, the Lady Buffs. Heelan drives this one up toward Asha James. Lady Buffs control it on the right side. Serrant over to Mendoza up ahead, trying to feed up ahead to James. James kicks it over to the middle. Here's a shot on goal. It's just misses. Nice feed over to Gray. And Gray just nudged it with her left foot, but just couldn't get that to go in. As we watch on the replay here, just a nice feed. Asha James over to Serrant, who crosses it over, and then just tried to guide it in was Gray, and she just couldn't take it off its path, went just to the left of the goal. So corner kick for the Lady Buffs. Asha James puts this one in play. There's a header back. Scramble for the ball. Lady Buffs control it, trying to get it toward the middle. A lot of contact. Here's a attempt as a player falls down, and they're going to call a push on the Lady Buffs. So foul goes against WT. So be a goal kick for the Rambelles. It's in play. Here's an advance by Angelo State that goes out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for the Lady Buffs. Just played over 6 minutes here in the first half. In kind of overcast conditions. It's been drizzling on and off today here in the Texas Panhandle. Lady Buffs control. Comes on the near side, Villarreal. She'll attack with the left foot over to Medical. Medical drives the left side, kicks it up ahead. And that will be stopped by Kia Miller. Kia will bring it out. She'll allow her offense to get set as she gets set to put her foot into this one. Hits it to the midline, controlled by the Lady Buffs up ahead. James trying to dribble around defender player. Takes it with the left foot. Goes across to Serrant. Serrant bodies it, tries to take it in the middle. James controls it back. Mendoza tries to head it up. Villarreal comes up. Kicks it over on the near side, but the Rambelles now control it as they have it at the midline. We'll try to get it up ahead, trying to feed it to Reagan Urbani. Lady Buffs come up, and that one's going to be wide and goes out of bounds, and that will be a goal kick. Reagan Heelan gets set to throw this one in. Regan puts her foot into it. The Rambelles will send it back the other way. Angelo State has it on the near side as they get it up to Zarnacki. Zarnacki back to Libby Welker. Welker back to Zarnacki. Zarnacki being challenged, and that one comes up. That goes out of bounds, and that will be a Lady Buff throw-in. So the Lady Buffs get the throw-in. You can hear the Angelo State fans right in front of us. So Kendall will throw this one in. Goes out of bounds, still be a Lady Buff throw-in. So Kendall Britton gets another opportunity. Britton lobs it up ahead, trying to get it to Gray. Angelo with the steal. Villarreal kicks it across. Scramble for it. Villarreal brings it back. Now they go back to Heelan to reset. Reagan takes it to the middle. Silvestre over on the far side. Trying to control that one on the sideline. Instead, will be a Lady Buff throw-in. Avila will toss this one in. She gets it up ahead, and there is an offsides call on... Nope, instead that's a foul called on the Lady Buffs. So a free kick for the Lady Buffs as they were trying to get it up to Saran. A little bit of contact, and instead of the offsides, it was a foul situation. So Lady Buffs will take over. So Medical set to kick this one in with the left foot. Lanes it toward the goal, but coming up to grab it is Miller. She gets it out quickly. Trying to get it. Now has the advantage. Lady Buffs send it back the other way. They control it. And we'll take it across the midline. Over on the right side, Avila. We'll pass it up ahead. Mendoza tries to drive it on the right side. Now comes back toward the middle. Mendoza crossover, tries to take it into the middle. Has a nice setup, lobs it, try to get it up on a header to Maria Francis Saran, and she set that up perfectly. Maria Francis just too much oomph on that one as we watch on the replay here. Nice crossover here from Mendoza, goes to the middle and just sets it up nicely. Maybe a little high, but nevertheless, Maria Francis would like to have that one back as she just had too much effort on that one. Goal kick brings it out. Lady Buffs are trying to attack. Yeah, number 16, number 22 here today. Villarreal tries to get it up ahead. Asha James. Some contact there. Now a theft on the other side by Reagan Urbani. Reagan has it taken back away by the Lady Buffs. Comes over on the near side to Medical. Medical takes it toward the middle, dribbles around, tries to feed it up, does to Saran. Saran back to Avila. She kicks it over to Heelan, who goes over to the right side. Mandy Stricker attacking for the Lady Buffs. Now Angelo with a theft back the other way across the midline. Up ahead, trying to get it toward the middle, but Reagan Heelan comes up with it. Trying to get it over to the near side. That's knocked away, and that'll be a throw-in for the Rambelles. Getting set to throw it in will be Libby Welker, sophomore from San Antonio. So Libby gets it in. They converge on the inside on Reagan Urbani. And that shot is going to be wide. Lady Buffs goalie Heelan controls it and kicks it out toward the midline. It's a header the other way. Lady Buffs with the theft. Trying to get it over on the right side. Urbani has it once again. Here's a feed up the middle. Medical will challenge. And she'll come out. Nice defensive steal by Reagan Medical. She'll sprint up ahead, trying to control it, get it over to the middle. It's kicked out of bounds. It'll be a Lady Buff throw-in. WT Athletics would like to thank Texas Farm Bureau Insurance for their continued support. Texas Farm Bureau members receive free tickets to all WT home sporting events. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, proud sponsor of the Buffaloes. So throw in for the Lady Buffs. Trying to get it to Saran. And that one stays along the near sideline. Kind of like a foul ball, didn't go out of bounds, so the Rambelles play it. Trying to attack on the far sideline is Nicole Gray. Here's a shot up on the middle to Saran, trying to control it. The race for the loose ball. Saran has it, controls it, but lost it out of bounds. So that'll be a throw in for the Rambelles. Rayburn Rentals has proudly served the Amarillo area for over 30 years. WT Athletics would like to recognize Rayburn Rentals for their continued support of our athletics. So getting set to throw this one in will be Libby Welker. Welker lobs it up ahead, trying to get it to Soto. And that goes out of bounds, will be a WT throw in. In it comes, controlling it. On the back line for the Lady Buffs is Britton, who goes over to the right side. They feed it up ahead to Mendoza. Mia puts her foot into it. She slips on the wet turf. Goes back the other way. Now scramble for the loose ball. Rambelles come away with it. Tacking to the midline. They got a feed up ahead. And, whoa, Regan Healy comes up with a big save. Kicks it out of bounds. But she had a one-on-one that time. And coming up for the Rambelles on that one-on-one was Grace Jordan. Heelan took her on and just kicked that one away. So credit. Lady Buffs on the end. They control it. Goes over to Avila. She'll bring it up across the midline. Now Striker will have it. Mandy will go on the right side, feeds it up to Mendoza. May go in the middle, trying to get it to Jones. That's going to be kicked out of bounds, and that'll be a corner kick for the Lady Buffs. So the Lady Buffs will have a corner kick. Reagan Medical will put this one in play. Lady Buffs stack it up on the near side. This will be from the far side of the field. Asha James playing back. This one's lobbed up, headed out. Soto will kick it over to the far side and out of bounds, and it'll be a throw-in for the Lady Buffs. So Medical gets set to throw this one in. Angelo gets it up ahead across the midline. Lady Buffs will control it. In front of the box, we'll bring it out. Come over on the near side. Britton works it back toward Heelan. She'll reset it to Britton. Britton will bring it up. Feeds it up ahead. Sarant, out of contact, no call. Kicks it over on the left side. That's going to be taken away by the Rambelles. A lot of contact there between Rambelles and Reagan Urbani. Is going to get called for the foul, so there'll be free kick for the Lady Buffs. They put it in play. Vila will bring it across to the near side. Gets it up to Villarreal. She feeds up ahead, trying to feed on the left side of Mendoza. So as Mendoza comes over this side, Medical on the far side now. They've switched sides. Asha James on the throw-in knocks it out. Rambelles gets set to throw it in once again. James with a nice theft. It's kicked back away. Villarreal. It's hit toward the midline. Lady Buffs control it. There's a shot toward the goal, but coming up to grab a hold of that one is Miller. Kira will hold it, allow her offense to get set, head back to the other end of the field. Puts it in play. Scramble for the loose ball, goes over to the right side. Trying to control it. Nicole Gray. We got a foul. Reagan Medical will put this one in play. So Medical trying to get everybody lined up on the left side of the box. She's over on the far right side. She's ready to put her left foot into it and does. And that one is pulled out by Miller. He throws it out ahead, up ahead to Soto. And then there's a whistle. So free play for the Buffaloes. Not sure what the whistle was for, but nevertheless, it's a shot. And Miller controls it again. This one punches it up ahead, but the Lady Buffs will control it on the defensive side. There's a tackle. And that's going to be called against Angelo. And once again, for the Rambelles, that's going to be Reagan Urbani, called for the push. Stricker slowly gets brought up. She kind of regains some composure out there after hitting the turf pretty hard again. It's very wet. Lady Buffs control in the middle. Asha James trying to dribble away. Dribbles through two players. Takes it, takes control. Fires on the goal, and that one is just over. Knocked away nicely by Miller. Nice job by Asha James putting her foot into that one. Be a corner kick for the Lady Buffs. So James will come over and do the corner kick. In a wet night, humid night here in Canyon, Texas. No score. Played just over 11 minutes, coming up on the 12-minute mark here in the first half. James will aim it toward the goal. It's going to be headed away by the Rambelles. Soto controls it. And she'll kick it toward the middle, trying to get it to Urbani. Urbani back to Soto. And across to the middle, trying to feed it up ahead. Lady Buffs take it back away. Stricker now will dribble over. Comes up to the middle. That one's taken away. Lady Buffs control it. Now they'll work it to the right side. Stricker. Puts her left foot, gets it up to Saran. Saran gets pushed, no call. Falls down on the wet turf. Lady Buffs take it back the other way. Here's a feed up ahead. Trying to get it to Asha James, but it's controlled back by Angelo. Now the Lady Buffs with a theft. Get it toward the middle. It's hit toward the goalie, but Miller comes up with it. Kira will bring it out. Soto controls it for Angelo State. Comes on the right side, feeds it toward the middle. That's going to be kicked away. And that's going to be a throw-in for Angelo State. In front of Chad Webb, who grabs it and throws it back for Angelo State. Here's a shot controlled by the Lady Buffs. Asha James will dribble up, bring it up. Shows some speed, gets across the midline. Feeds it up ahead to Saran. It's taken away, though, on the left side by ASU. Still some pressure. Lady Buffs have it back the other way. Attacking, they get it over to Medical. Medical will bring it up. She'll take it toward the middle. Now crosses over. Angelo with the theft. Brings it back the other way. Soto has it. Soto on a give and go, but that's going to go out of bounds. Be a throw in for the Lady Buffs. Trying the give and go with Mia Zarnecki. Now controlling Libby Welker. She gets it over to Caitlin Heisey. Cross. To Zarnecki. It's taken away by the Lady Buffs. James has it, controls it. She'll pump it up ahead to Sarant. Sarant has it kicked away. Lady Buffs still control it. Now Angelo with the theft the other way. Zarnicki will get it over on the near side to Heisey. Heisey to Soto. Soto attacks. Tries to take it toward the middle. Sends it back on the near side to Heisey. Heisey goes in the middle. Lady Buffs converge. A lot of contact, no call. As that one goes out of bounds, it'll be a throw-in for Angelo State. No, I guess they did make a call on that one, so that is going to be a foul. Free kick as Zarnicki hits the turf. So Zarnicki pops up, heads back toward the middle. Doza gets set to put this one in. Or excuse me, Cindy Rodriguez gets set to put this one in. Play. The shot goes over the top of the goal. No good. We'd like to recognize Mickey's Place as a proud sponsor of WT Athletics. Located on the square in Canyon, Mickey's Place provides a modern twist on traditional Italian cuisine, along with non-Italian favorites. Also, we'd like to thank Kenny Dean State Farm for being a proud partner of WT Athletics for great service and great rates. Call Kenny Dean State Farm. Elon gets set to put this one in play. Goalie kicks it up ahead, trying to get it to Medical. Gets over the top of her and goes out of bounds. So it'll be a throw-in for Libby Welker. It's hit over toward the middle. Sarant dribbles around pressure. A lot of players there. She dribbles back away from. Kicks it over on the right side. Taking it up, feeding it up ahead to James. Asha takes it in the middle. Asha now drives toward the box. He's in the box. Shot, a goal! It's almost in. Just hit wide by Miller. As Kira Miller just does a nice job driving at that one. It'll be a goal kick for the Lady Buffs. Nice job by Asha James driving on that one. As you watch her drive in the middle. And now it just puts a nice spark in that one that Miller kind of lays out to knock that one away. So corner kick for Asha James. The junior from Trinidad and Tobago gets set to put this one in play. Lobs it toward the goal. There's a header. Hit up. Another header. Still alive. Still scramble for it. Loose ball. There's a kick in the middle. It's kicked out by Angelo State. Here's a kick toward the goal. That's going to go left as Britton came up from her defensive position, was back there to help knock that one, try to knock it in, but just a little wide of the goal. So it would be a goal kick for Angelo State. .5 minutes left in this scoreless first half. Lady Buffs control. Asha James. She'll dribble away from pressure. Now takes it back in the middle. Comes over. Feeds it up ahead to Sarant. Sarant tries to feed it up on the right side. Mendoza scrambling to get over there. Controls it. Tries to take it off, and it'll be a goal kick for Angelo State. Substitute coming in for the Rambelles. Abigail Gutierrez will come in. Gutierrez will come in.
Entering the field for the Rambelles, number 26, Holly Harwood.
And will take the place of Holly Harwood. Harwood will sit down playing or checking, not Harwood, but Harper Saxton, excuse me. From Bluffdale, Texas. Lady Buffs control it. Avila goes on the right side, takes it toward the middle. Now drives it. Puts her foot into it toward the goal, and Miller falls on it, controls it. She picks it up, and again, wet field, wet turf. Had rain earlier today. No rain now, but we've had it throughout the day. Nice thing about this synthetic surface is that it drains really well. Lady Buffs control it. Villarreal goes over on the right side to Britton. Britton feed it toward the middle. Now over on the left side, taken away by the Rambelles. Up ahead as scramble for the ball right at midline. Cole Gray hits the turf, bounces right back up. Now they go over to the far side of the field. Rambelles control it. They feed it up ahead. It's toward the middle line. Lady Buffs look to take it back, and that'll be a Rambelle throw-in. Rambelle throw it down to the corner. Lady Buffs make the theft. Got a player that got hit for WT. So I have a timeout. Look like Stricker over there. Canyon Chamber of Commerce is a proud partner of WT Athletics. Canyon Chamber works with local businesses to provide economic growth for the city of Canyon. Thank you for your continued support of WT Athletics. And the trainer will come over, and WT Athletics would also like to thank AOMS for their continued support of our athletes. AOMS, the official oral surgeon of WT Athletics, is committed to your helping your family keep happy, healthy smiles. And Amarillo National Bank, we'd like to thank them for their support of WT Athletics. Amarillo National Bank, locally owned, family strong, here to stay. So the clock stopped in the 31st minute. As we'll have a substitute coming in for the Lady Buffs. Getting set to come in for WT will be Bailey Murray, sophomore out of Vail, Colorado. Slowly walking over. And that's Villarreal. Alexis was down in the corner. 5'10" southpaw from Mansfield. Slowly makes her way out. The problem with the wet turf, obviously, is footing. And that's when she was going for a loose ball, just lost her footing, and you hit the playing surface awkwardly. And so kind of takes a moment to gather yourself in just a little bit. So again, substitution coming in for the Lady Buffs. That'll be Bailey. So it'll be, I believe, a free kick for Angelo State. Or actually, they'll do a throw-in because of the stoppage of play. So a throw-in for Angelo. And the officials are ready to start the clock once again. 13:44 left to play in this first half. In it comes. As that one's knocked down, it'll be a throw-in for the Lady Buffs. Andy Stricker will get it in. Brings it over toward the middle. Feed up ahead. They got it to Sarant. Sarant goes on the right side. James goes up the middle. Sarant trying to feed James. Now Sarant will peel back toward the middle. James will control it, goes out of bounds, and it will be a goal kick, they say. Instead, they say that's off of James instead of Angelo. Another substitute coming in for the Lady Buffs.
For the Lady Buffs, Bailey Murray.
Well, there's Murray coming in now, as she'll replace Nicole Gray. Angelo controls it. It's tipped over to the right side. Lady Buffs have it. Scramble for the loose ball. Lady Buffs will dribble over to the near side. Medical trying to control this one. Kicks it back and then kicks it out of bounds. And official was looking real quick, but he said that's going to be a throw-in for Angelo State. Getting set is Libby Welker to throw this one in. And Villarreal, who was injured, is back in. It's fed up ahead. Emily Avila will kick it up. It's going to be headed out by Angelo. Scramble for a loose ball. Still a scramble for it. Lady Buffs get it away. Out of the box. It's across the midline. Scramble for it over to the near side. Murray comes and watches it go out of bounds, and that'll be Lady Buff kick. Lady Buff throw in, excuse me. So Kendall Britton gets set to throw this one in. Kendall gets it over to Murray. Murray is converged on by several Rambelles. Comes over the near side. Medical behind her back. And she was battling that time with Libby Welker. Welker will do the inbounds here. Trying to get it up the field to Mariah Griffin. Over on the far side, controlled by Angelo State. They go along to the baseline, and that's going to go out of play. So that'll be Lady Buffs with the throw in. So instead of goal kick for Heelan, she'll kick it over to Britton on the near side. Britton had it taken away by Griffith. And Heelan now controls it. She'll kick this one high and at the midline. It's kicked up to Sarant. Pressure applied by the Lady Buffs. Flipped over to the near side, trying to get it to Griffith, but the Lady Buffs control it back the other way. Avila comes over on the near side. She finds Britton, Kendall. Try to get it up ahead to Villarreal. Scramble for the loose ball. Villarreal knocks it back the other way. Now comes over to the near side for Angelo State. Lady Buffs trying to control it, and that one's going to be out of bounds off of Angelo, so that'll be a throw-in for the Lady Buffs. So Kendall Britton gets set to throw it in. Sophomore from Pflugerville. Lobs it up ahead, trying to get it to Bailey Murray. Soto has it. She attacks the other way. Got two defenders to get around, can't do so. Villarreal will dribble it up. Villarreal's thrown down. Yeah, there's a late whistle. That should be a foul called on Caitlin Heisey. Oh, they're going to call it on Villarreal instead. So Villarreal, the benefit. Or I should say Heisey, the beneficiary of that call. They're going to give her a free kick. Lady Buff setting up their defenders. Here's lob toward the goal. Here's a header. And that one just goes wide of the goal by Angelo State. Elon was back defensively, but that one just went a little wide. So 8 minutes left to play here in the first half. No score between number 16 and number 22. Angelo State attacks Soto. Has it taken away. Kicked up to the midline. Lady Buffs Bailey Murray runs it down. Scramble for the ball. It's back across for Angelo State. They come over on the right side. Trying to feed it to Soto. Soto has two defenders converge on her. She dribbles through it. Kicks it across, a nice feed, but the Lady Buffs get it out of the box. Controlling it is Madison Stokes. She's over on the far side. Kicks it up toward the middle. Lady Buffs knock it back out again. Now Asher James has it. She'll race ahead. We're on the right side. Angelo State controls. Trying to work it to the right side is Zarnecki. Down in the corner, shot on. It is wide of the goal. And so that'll be a goal kick for the Lady Buffs. So Heelan puts her foot into it. And there's a foul called on Angelo State. Coming up on 6 minutes left to play here in the first half. No score between the Rambelles and the Lady Buffs. Ball comes over the near side. Golden controls it for WT. Kicks it to the middle. Murray. Pressure on her. She's pushed down. No call. Medical comes back over to Villarreal. Villarreal with a left foot lead, trying to get it to Mendoza. It's knocked away by Angelo State. They come up on the near side, trying to find Griffin. Griffin controls it. It's tipped away by the Lady Buffs. With it, Medical kicks it up to Bailey. Murray. It goes out of bounds, and that should have been off of Angelo State. And they throw it in quickly, waiting for a reversal on that one. Comes over on the near side, controlling it. Libby Welker now goes to the back row as Nasasha Soto goes across the field, trying to reverse the players to the other side. Lady Buffs control it at the midline. Trying to get it up ahead, but that's taken away. Over on the far side, Rambelles will get it to the midline. Karnzecki push it up ahead. There's a loose ball, and they're going to say a Rambelle throw-in. Over toward the middle. Lady Buff slide to take that one away. A nice slide tackle. Here's a shot on goal. It's wide to the right. This will be a goal kick for Reagan Heelan. Comes out to Kendall Britton. Britton will bring it up. Gets it across on the right side. Mendoza with the left foot. Feeds it up ahead. Now goes back to the middle. Maria Francis will dribble over toward the middle. Has it taken away. Soto brings it over on the right side. Attacking now for Angelo State. They come up to Griffin. Griffin tries to take it across, but that's deflected by the Lady Buffs. Up ahead to James. James will get it back. Avila. Work it over to the left side. Stricker. Tries to get it ahead. Trying to get it up to Murray.
Good. Go, Holly! Yeah!
So over to the right side. That's up ahead for the Lady Buffs. Mendoza. Over to the right side. Just under 3 minutes left to play here in the first half. And there's going to be a trip called on WT. So the official will go over and check the Lady Rambelle, who is down on the turf, and that is Hadley Coronado. They're checking on. We'd like to recognize Dan Schumann, Edward Jones, as a proud partner of WT Athletics. Thank you for your continued support of our Buffs and Lady Buffs. And we'd like to thank Jimmy Fincher Body Shop for their support of WT Athletics. Equally skilled at repairing damages or customizing your vehicle, Jimmy Fincher is your top Amarillo body shop. Jimmy Fincher Body Shop. Slowly walking over to the near side, Hadley Coronado. She will come out for a moment. So we'll have a substitute getting set to come in. As Coronado slowly comes out. Coming in will be Neely Coleman. Leah Coleman. As Coleman comes in, and she'll go up toward the front line.
For the Rambelles, number 15, Leah Coleman.
So it'll be a free kick for Angelo State. 2:49 left to play here in the first half.
Number 24, Brooke Ross Kelly.
Brooke Ross Kelly comes in for the Lady Buffs too. She comes in for Villarreal. So here's the kick. Headed out. Lady Buffs attack the other way. Haley Murray trying to sprint up ahead, trying to cross it over, and she has it taken away. No call on that one. Lady Buffs still control it at the midline. Stricker trying to get it up to Bailey, but that one's going to go long and goes out of bounds. Well, actually, the goalie will keep it from going out of bounds. 2:15 left to play. So coming up to slowly bring it up was Miller. Now she picks it up, gets set to put it in play. Coming up. It's controlled by the Lady Buffs across the midline, goes out of bounds, and that'll be a throw-in for and so that's going to be over on the right side, controlled by the Lady Buffs. Try to get it in the middle. It's kicked away by Angelo State, and it'll go out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for the Lady Buffs. 40 seconds left to play here in the first half. Here's the throw-in, controlled by the Lady Buffs. Rose Kelly kicks it over on the near side. Britton will get it up toward the middle. Looks quickly, trying to get it back to Medical. Medical kicks it back. Get it to Golden. Golden will feed it up ahead. Here's a shot toward the goal, and that's going to be it for the first half. We're scoreless here at the pitch in Canyon. No score between Angelo State and the Lady Buffs. Angelo State, the number 22 team in the country. Lady Buffs, number 16. And again, what was expected was a good first half, and indeed we got a good first half. We're going to take a timeout. We'll do so, and we'll come back after this. But first, this break on the Lone Star Conference Digital Network.
The best tailgates start with the best beef, and the best beef starts with Market Street. Market Street, where we do beef the best.
Beef in the heart of Texas. The prairie wide.
Bud Light, proudly brewed
In the heart of Texas.
Since 1910, WT and the Department of Agricultural Sciences has provided high-quality education to the students of the Panhandle and beyond.
At WT, professors know me and are committed to my success.
If you want to get an ag industry job, WT is where you need to be.
I don't want just a job and a paycheck after graduation. I want a career where I can make a difference.
WT invested in my career. I intend to pay it forward.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Go ahead and have a seat.
Yes, sir.
Again, welcome as we get set for another chance to find out a little bit more about some of the staff with West Texas A&M. Cedric Knowlton joins us, and of course, Cedric came to the university's sports department as the associate AD for marketing and fan engagement. But before that,
yes, sir,
you were with the university in the capacity with kind of helping student athletes kind of get situated and coordinated and everything else. Kind of explain what that was.
Yeah, I worked for the Office of Admissions since 2015.
Right.
And my job was to recruit any student, but because I used to play the game back in the day, they had me the lead liaison for all of athletics. So when a coach would bring someone like Colo Capanui or BJ Vickers or any name, Britton Golden, I would go give them a tour of the campus, show them around, and help them out, and then kind of get them all signed up for school and all that.
So play a little football.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Captain of the team, actually, last year.
Yes, sir.
Kind of, and that what that means too, for some that don't know, I guess, is that's a leadership role.
Yes,
and what
sir.
that means is your teammates, and you're elected by your teammates.
Yes, sir.
And they're the ones that say, "This is the guy we want to follow." What does that mean to you when that occurred?
Well, that was big to me. I wasn't the starter by any means. I wasn't. If you look at the stats, I mean, I got a few yards here and there, nothing crazy, a lot of special teams. But they view me as someone who did things the right way. Our motto was be honest and do what's right, and they saw me doing that. And when they gave it to me, I was like, "You sure you don't want the guy who gets the ball more than me?" But no, it was an almost unanimous decision, wasn't even close, and. Yep. I was captain my final year with several other of my brothers that year.
Yeah, right. And so with the position of marketing and fan engagement, let's take a step back first. Fan engagement, what's that mean? I know what it sounds like, but what does it mean?
I tell people they're like, what's that mean? I'm the party guy.
Yeah.
I'm the hype man. So My job, my goal is to make sure from age of 3 to age of 93, you're having a great time, regardless.
And when you think of that, sometimes you just think of football, but you're talking about all sports.
Yes,
and
all
for
sports.
Fans to be interactive in all forms.
Yes,
of
sir.
athletics.
We just got we have our new app, the Go Buffs Go app, and we got a interactive thing on there. We rolled it out for softball. We had trivia during a softball game, and fans got a tickle out of it. We almost engaged the actual players itself, or the coach, what was coach's batting average when she played for this time, and you get to know the players more.
Right.
You know, we have one player whose high school mascot for softball was the Eskimos.
Oh.
Everyone thought it was a trick question. I was like, what was her high school mascot? Like, Eskimo? No, actually Eskimo.
That's what it was.
No one got it right that day.
Yeah.
No.
In the
Exactly.
marketing department, how do you see that growing? Not just this year, but down the road as well.
I think it plays hand in hand. I think if you're going to come to a game where you like what you see on the field, but also like what you see off the field. And I think that engagement experience plays a good part of marketing, because a lot of times I tell people, a lot of people don't go to the game and watch 99% of the game.
Right.
You know, they go and just go for the environment. So making sure the environment is a place they can bring their families and friends and having a good time, it just attracts that coming back for game 2 or game 3 or game 4 or a random baseball game. Right. It's local, it's inexpensive, and someone can take advantage of, watching some, not just sport, but some highly competitive Division II football team, basketball, all across the board.
Yeah. I know one of the goals too for the university, and I've got 2 final questions. This is the first one, is also get other students involved and get them to be a part of what's going on.
That's big. I feel like when I played back when we had leather helmets,
not quite,
right? Yeah, I feel like there was a lot more. I feel like there were more students. Maybe it's just me because I was playing, looking up.
Right.
But trying to get them back engaged, and that's where the app will help out, and then making it more convenient to them. I think Bain Schaefer Buffalo Stadium is right there. They're not having to drive, down to Walmart and park and get in there. So a lot more convenience for them, convenience to claim their ticket as well, but also show them, hey, there's more than just guys shooting ball in the hoop. There's also trivia going on. There's also giveaways. There's also, every student loves a free T-shirt. So more we can, interact with them and outside the line, the more we feel we can attract that more student body to come to the games.
Final question then. What are some of the things that you like to see accomplished this year, but then broaden that a little bit? What are some of the goals down the road?
I have high expectations for myself.
Okay.
I want to sell out every night, everywhere.
Sure.
Of course. But my first goal is, for one, trying to really, really impact the freshman class. Now, I'm not saying sophomore, junior, senior don't matter, but it's when they're first here, when they're open-minded, when they're green behind the ears. So just doing that knowledge of them early, so they can't use the excuse, I don't know how to claim a ticket.
Right.
Showing them the trivia, showing them the light show that we have, the selfie cams on the app. So starting that, I think, is my first goal this year, and also getting into more youth side of things. We're going to do some things, a superhero night here in Bain Schaefer Buffalo Stadium. We're going to have local superheroes. I'm going to try to have Michael dressed up as Iron Man, So that's the goal. You're trying to do some things, just because, if you attract them young, they feel like they're more part of it.
Cedric Knoll, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Appreciate it.
All right.
Great to see you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
When you choose natural gas, chocolate chip cookies get a little tastier. Homes get a little cozier. Bank accounts tend to put on some weight. Towels get fluffier. Showers stay hotter for longer. And our blue planet gets a little greener. When it comes to choosing energy that's clean and efficient, nothing else could be more American. Atmos Energy, your natural gas company.
Well, welcome back to the pitch on the campus of West Texas A&M University. No score here at the pitch between number 22 Angelo State, number 16 West Texas A&M. We look at our first half statistics in this one today. And as far as the shots are concerned, WT leads with a 9-5 advantage over the Rambelles. And shots on goal, Lady Buffs with a 6-1 advantage there. Saves, of course, 6 for the Rambelles, 1 for the Lady Buffs. Fouls are even at 5 apiece. And corner kicks 4 for the Lady Buffs to 0 for the Rambelles. So, again, kind of the game plan that Chad Webb wanted to impose in this one today, as he wanted to be a little more aggressive, stay at their lane, at their end of the field. And the Lady Buffs have been able to do that today, but just have been able to find the back of the net. As, again, some good opportunities for the Lady Buffs as far as the shots are concerned. Asha James has had 3 shots today. Maria Francis Serrant has had 2 shots on goal, and so, or one shot on goal, but 2 shots today. And Asha James had 3 shots, 2 on goal today. And so Maya Mendoza's had an opportunity as well. But, again, just haven't been able to find the back of the net, and credit in part the goal play of Kira Miller, as Kira is able to come up and played a really stingy defense in goal so far today. Reagan Heelan has done much the same, as they have had 5 shots today, but only 1 shot on goal, and she's been able to control that one as well. Both teams will be switching into the field, and we'll get the second half underway. We want to take another timeout. We'll do so, and we'll come back here to the pitch on the campus of West Texas A&M University between the Lady Buffs and the Rambelles of Angelo State. We're back after this on the Lone Star Conference Digital Network.
WT student athletes drink low-fat chocolate milk post-workout because it helps replenish and restore muscles quickly to their peak potential. Scientific studies suggest that the immediate benefits of low-fat chocolate milk include boosted performance, improved training, and higher recovery rates in athletes. Add low-fat chocolate milk to your post-workout routine.
Go Buffs!
The best tailgates start with the best beef, and the best beef starts with Market Street. Market Street, where we do beef the best.
Well, welcome back to the pitch. No score here at the half. I want to remind you, Journey Canyon Coffee is a proud supporter of WT Athletics. Stop in or drive through for your favorite hot or iced drink. Thank you for your continued support of our athletics. As we take a look at these starters, it should be the same pretty much for both teams here in the second half. Kira Miller will be in goal for Angelo, while Reagan Heelan will be in goal for WT. And then Kaylin Izzy, Libby Welker, Mia Zarnicki, Madison Stokes, Cassidy Hill, Reagan Urbani, Harper Saxton, Cindy Rodriguez, and Natasha Soto will get the start for the Rambelles. For WT, it will be Emily Avila, Reagan Medical, Ashley Silvestre, Kendall Britton, Mandy Stricker, Maya Mendoza, Asha James, Maria Francis Serrant, Alexis Villarreal to get the start for the Lady Buffs. As both teams switch ends of the field, Lady Buffs will now be going from left to right, while Angelo State will be going from right to left. So everybody works their way out. Angelo State gets set to put this one in play here momentarily. And the referee makes his way to the middle of the center circle and allows the Rambelles to get set to put this one in. And we are set for the second 45-minute half here at the pitch on the campus of West Texas A&M University. And we are ready to go. And this one's underway. Rambelles will control it over on the near side with it. For Angelo as they try to keep it on the near side. Lady Buffs control it. Stricker will send it toward the middle. Asha James, a lot of contact, crosses over, nice dribble through traffic, trying to keep it going, has it stolen away. Nope, she gets it right back. Comes over on the right side, finds Mendoza. Mendoza leads it up, tries to go for a corner, but that one is going to just go too far wide of the goal. Just couldn't pull it back in. Wanted to, but just couldn't. And so it'll be a goal kick for Angelo State. As the goalie, Kira Miller, will put this one in play. Miller from Frisco, Texas, Reedy High School. Gets it up on the left side, or on the right side, excuse me. It comes over to the right side, coming up with it. Maya Mendoza will have it taken out of bounds, and there'll be a throw-in for the Lady Buffs. Mendoza gets set. She waits for a couple players to make their way over and gets it up to Maria Francis Serrant. That's taken away by Angelo State. Coming up toward the middle, Lady Buffs control it. Stricker feeds it up ahead to Mendoza. Back toward the middle. Avila goes over now on the left side, trying to get it up to Reagan Medical. Medical will take it on the left sideline, gets away from the pressure there, still controls it, pounds it toward the middle, but it's going to be kicked away by Angelo State. Up across the midline, Lady Buffs defenders come back and get it. Stricker will bring it over on the right side. Tries to feed it up ahead. Avila will dribble it in. Silvestre, will dribble it in. Still goes between two Rambelles and then has it taken away by one of the back defenders for Angelo State. Avila controls it again for the Lady Buffs. Tries to lob it up ahead. That's going to be headed out by Angelo State. Soto on the right side will attack. Now they feed it to the middle to Zarnecki. Scramble for the loose ball, comes over on the near side. Reagan Urbani now controls it. Urbani comes to the corner. Goes over to Cindy Rodriguez. Over to Stokes. Stokes kicks it on the right side, but the Lady Buffs control it. Up toward the middle. Villarreal over on the left side to Medical. Reagan will get it up ahead, and that's going to be out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for the Rambelles. That one's put in play. Trying to Maria Francis Serrant, gets around one defender, comes over toward the middle. Has it knocked away. Lady Buffs headed up. And the official in the way, kind of an interference, going to give a free kick to Angelo State. Comes over on the near side. Up ahead. Lady Buffs trying to put pressure. They try to dribble over it into the corner. That's going to be kicked out of bounds, and that's going to be a goal kick for the Lady Buffs. Trying to work it over on the corner with Cindy Rodriguez, and get good defensive pressure on her, so she lost it trying for the corner of the goal. Back to Heelan. Heelan kicks it up ahead. It's going to be headed back by Angelo State. Now a kick up on the near side as Soron had it. Set it up. Avila now will work it over to the left side of Medical. Medical, crossover, take it in the middle, gets away from the pressure. Drives it with her left foot toward the goal, and coming up with that is Miller. Oh, Miller dribbled it a little bit and comes up with it. Rolls it out to the near side. Chris Jordan will bring it up. Gets it over to Rodriguez. Up ahead. Urbani has it taken away by Villarreal. Over on the left side. Britton to Villarreal. Villarreal turns, comes over to the right side, now comes back. Across the midline, scrambling forward. Asha James. Now we'll try to lob it up ahead to Sarant. Sarant, that's kicked out of bounds by Angelo State, so it'll be a throw-in for the Lady Buffs. Bright Sheets having to be coming your way in the Lone Star Conference Digital Network. Big thanks to our Thunder Vision crew today. Ball's kicked out of bounds, so it'll be Lady Buffs getting set for the throw-in. Stricker gets it on the right side. There's a feed up ahead. But Angelo comes back. Here's a shot. Nope, it's going to be kicked away by the defenders. And they kick it out of bounds. So it'll be a WT throw-in. Again, Mandy Stricker will get set to throw it in. Toward the middle, scramble for the loose ball. Lady Buffs trying to come away with it. Still a scramble for it. Lady Buffs have it on the theft. Go over on the right side. They get it up ahead to James. She tries to lob one toward the goal, but had a little pressure on her, so she couldn't really get a clean kick away. And so Miller comes up with a loose ball. That's headed up toward the goal. Coming up, Heelan comes up, slides up, and grabs that ball, loose ball. Comes up on the right side, gives it to Mendoza. She'll go back to Stricker. Stricker crosses to the middle to Avila. Avila will get it up on the left side of Medical, and just out of her outstretched leg trying to pull that one in. That goes out of bounds. Be a throw-in for Angelo as the Rambelles has it taken away by the Lady Buffs. Attacking toward the middle, trying to get a feed up to James, and that one just got away on the feed. Actually, it was James trying to feed it up to Sarant. It got away. Comes up on the near side. Angelo feeding it up ahead. Lady Buffs with the theft. Come over on the near side, and then that's back from Mendoza, taken back the other way. Lady Buffs control it. It's going to be a throw-in for the Lady Buffs. And so coming over to get set to throw this one in, there'll be substitute. Rose Kelly will come back in. Brooke Ross Kelly will come in, and
entering the field for the Lady Buffs, number 24, Brooke Ross Kelly.
She comes in for Cruz. Kept in play, fed up ahead, but controlled by Angelo State. With it, Abby James kicks it over on the right side. Now she'll kick it up to the, trying to get it to the midline. Angelo trying to attack. They get over on the right side from Urbani. Taken away by Ross Kelly. Up ahead. There's a feed on the left side trying to get it up to Mendoza. It's taken away, and then it's knocked out of bounds. There'll be a throw in. Getting set to throw this one in will be Abigail Gutierrez. Lady Buffs control it back to the goalie. Ewan comes out on the near side. Comes to the middle. Mendoza lobs it up ahead, gets it up on the WT, and here's a scramble for it. It's coming up. And Miller able to pull this one in. Just under 35 minutes left to play in this one. No score between West Texas and Angelo State. Miller to the midline. It's headed up by Angelo. Up ahead. It's Kelly. Bring it over on the right side. Mendoza feeds it up ahead, trying to get it up. She does to Sarant. Sarant back to Russ Kelly. Gets it across. Villarreal takes it toward the middle. Villarreal tries to feed it up ahead and tried a shot that was wide of the goal. A couple of substitutes in for Angelo State. Madison Maxey comes in, the junior from Cedar Park, Texas. And also coming back into the lineup will be Grace Jordan, Fort Worth, Texas sophomore. And sitting down for Angelo will be Reagan Urbani. Angelo State controls it on the far side of the field. On the right side, Villarreal gets it over. Across the midline. James trying to get it up to Medical. Medical keeps it alive. Kicks it back. Britton. Back to Medical. Medical will bring it up. Crosses over to the middle. Taken away by Angelo State. They go the other way. Here's a collision. No call. That one's still alive. Both players ran into each other. Ball still in action. Sarant has some contact. No call there. James try to get it to Sarant, and it's taken away. Rose Kelly. Over on the right side. Rodriguez feeds it over. Okay, here's a shot toward Rodriguez. It's taken away by the Lady Buffs. Here's a shot that's going to be wide of the goal. So, a shot for Cindy Rodriguez. Senior couldn't get that one to go in, and Lady Buffs control it. Angelo putting pressure as that one goes out of bounds off of the Lady Buffs. So it'll be a throw in for Angelo State. Just under 32 minutes left. No score between the Rambelles and Lady Buffs. Rambelles keeping it on their end right now, and that one is going to be a goal kick for the Lady Buffs. Rose Kelly knocks that toward the middle. Now controlled by Holly Hardwood. Harwood toward the middle to Rodriguez, or to Soto, excuse me, taken away. Mendoza tries to feed it up to James. James, she has a lot of pressure around her. She controls it, kicks it over on the right side. Rambelles still at back. Send it back to the back defense line. Now controlling it. Caitlin Heisey over on the near side. Harwood will dribble it up. Tries to feed it up ahead. The shot toward the goal, but that is, almost kicked backwards into the goal. The Buffaloes trying to control that one. And Britton, she had her foot on it, but it kind of just went up behind her and almost back in the goal. So that'd be a corner kick for Angelo State. Rodriguez will put this in play. Sydney kind of lines up the offense, gets set to put her foot into it. Lobs it up toward the goal. That's headed out by the Lady Buffs. Asha James controls it. Will kick it up ahead. Trying to find Maria Francis Serrant. Serrant goes over toward the middle, kicks it toward the goal, but that one's just wide left. A lot of momentum going to the left side of the goal. Couple of substitutes for Angelo when they get an opportunity. Coming in, Hadley Coronado, freshman from Lubbock, and also back in Mariah Griffin, a sophomore from Midlothian.
Entering the field for the Rambelles, number 3, Mariah Griffin, and number 8, Hadley.
So Rodriguez will sit down for a little bit. So too will Neela Coleman. Angelo controls it on the far right side. That is knocked away by the Lady Buffs. Good defensive action in this one today between both teams. Still a 0-0 tie. That one's knocked out of bounds. Will be a throw in for the Lady Buffs. It also goes out of bounds, and there'll be another throw in for the Lady Buffs. Britton throws that one in. Rose Kelly heads it up. A lot of contact. Britton controls it, kicks it over on the near side. This is back to Rose Kelly. Kelly comes over. Stricker up ahead. Serrant, nice spin move toward the middle. Has it taken away. Asha James has it. She keeps it alive. Goes over toward the middle. Tries to feed it toward the middle. Has it taken away. And now we got time taken. Has got a Angelo State player down. And that is Valerie Solis. Or check it. That is Abigail Gutierrez. So Gutierrez being checked on. WT Athletics would like to thank Legends Canyon for being a proud sponsor of WT Student Section for all athletic events. Thank you for your continued support. And we'd like to thank Amarillo National Bank for their support of WT Athletics. Amarillo National Bank, locally owned, family strong, and here to stay. And WT Athletics would like to thank MetaDrive Pharmacy for their support of our athletics. Located on 23rd Street, MetaDrive can assist you with all your pharmaceutical needs. MetaDrive is the official pharmacy of WT Athletics. We'd also like to recognize Lions Realty as a proud partner of WT Athletics. Give them a call at 806-358 3900. Lions Realty, official realtor of WT Athletics. Again, still taking care of, again, that's, actually it's Holly Harwood who's the player down. 5'9" sophomore from Wimberley, Texas. I'd like to thank Jimmy Fincher Body Shop for their support of WT Athletics. Equally skilled at repairing damages or customizing your vehicle, Jimmy Fincher is your top Amarillo body shop. And we'd like to say thanks to Kenny Dean State Farm for being a proud partner of WT Athletics for great service and great rates. Call Kenny Dean State Farm. 27-14 left to play here in the ball game. No score here deep in the second. And they were able to get Holly Harwood to her feet. She'll make her way over to the near sideline. So coming in to replace her will be Harper Saxton, 5'10" freshman from Bluffdale, Texas.
Entering the field for the Rambelles, number 20, Harper Saxton.
So the ball will be, should be WT, but we'll see what they do here. It was kicked out, actually. It was kicked out toward where Harwood was on the surface. And so I guess they're going to give the free kick to Angelo. They'll put it in play. Lady Buffs control it. It's knocked out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for Angelo State. Throwing it in will be Haley Coronado. Gets it back from Saxon over to Villarreal. Villarreal clears it for the Lady Buffs. Medical in the middle. Has it taken away. Comes over on the near side. Coronado kicks it back, trying to reset it now to Madison Maxey. Maxey toward the middle. Lady Buffs take that away. Avila. This will be kicked up to the midline. Villarreal heads that one toward the other way. Now she controls it. Villarreal feeds it up ahead to Saron. Maria Francis will dribble it over on the right side. It gives around pressure. Griffin putting pressure on her and comes up to make the steal. Scramble for the loose ball. That's going to be knocked out of bounds, and that's going to be Angelo State will control this one on the throw-in. Kinsey Morales throws that one in. It's knocked out of bounds. Now will be a WT throw in. Coming up on the 25-minute mark, left in the second half, and a scoreless game between Angelo State and West Texas A&M. Angelo, of course, sits atop of the Lone Star Conference. The 5-1 record overall. Lady Buffs 2-1-1. On the far side of the field, Angelo tries to clear it out. Rose Kelly. Back to Avila. Avila will dribble it up. Goes toward the middle, trying to get it to James. To Medical. Medical with a left foot. And man, try to go high on the bar to that one, but a nice play by Miller. Clears it out. Gets it up ahead. Lady Buffs turn it back the other way. Rhea Francis. Mendoza clears it, kicks it up ahead to James. A lot of pressure. James dribbling away from the pressure, kicks it back. Rose Kelly back over to Villarreal. Villarreal will bring it across the midline. Kicks it over on the far side to Golden, to Britton. Britton will bring it up, kicks it down to Medical. Medical will attack, goes along the left sideline, comes back toward the middle. A lot of defensive pressure there, and oh, wow. A lot of contact there. Official had blown the play dead and called a foul on WT.
Hey! Use the whistle!
So Angelo State will get set to put this in play.
That's why you have it!
Angelo controls it, kicks it toward the middle. Villarreal with the theft. James had it for a moment. And brought over to the near side. Saxon will come up, try to get it up ahead to Coronado. Now they feed it up, and that's going to go back to Heelan in goal, and she'll pick it up in the box and control it and reset it. Just under 23 minutes left to play. Vila over on the left side to Britton. Up to Medical. Back to Britton. Reckon Medical now will take it across the midline. Tries to feed it up. And we'll send that one where Miller will pick it up in goal and bring it back out to reset the offense for Angelo State. Kelly heads it but the wrong direction, but Heelan right there to control it. Now she picks it up. Heelan will put her foot into it, and it goes to the midline, controlled by the Lady Buffs. James. Villarreal to Medical. Medical crosses over on the left side. A lot of contact, no call. Reagan takes a dive, and no call on that one. Headed up by WT, across the midline. Back in the corner. Trying to feed it up ahead. Now controlling it over on the near side. Saxon will get it across. Medical comes away with it. Medical feeds it up ahead. Maria Francis Sorant will work it up in the middle. Here's a shot, but it's right there at Miller. She was able to pick that one up. 21 minutes left to play here in this half. No score. It's Kelly tries to control it. Kick it back to Heelan. She'll bring it out to Avila. Vila will dribble it up. Gets it over to Villarreal. Villarreal tries to dribble. Soto comes up with a steal. Comes over on the near side. Coronado attacks for Angelo. Back in the corner. Lost and knocked out of bounds by the Lady Buffs, so it'll be a throw-in for Angelo State. No score in this one. Some subs getting set to come in for Angelo. So coming back into the lineup will be Amia Zarnecki. Also coming in for Carrington Johnson, 5'6" freshman from Wiley, Texas. Zarnecki, senior from Austin. A lot of contact there and a loose ball, and official says that was knocked out of bounds, and that'll be a goal kick for the Lady Buffs. Nope, we're going to call it a corner kick instead for Angelo State. Actually, they called that a foul, and so instead that'll be a free kick for the Rambelles. Basically like a corner kick. It's down in the far left corner. This one's arched up, and it's headed out. Another shot on the goal from the back end, but that is way over the top, so it'll be a goal kick coming up on the 19-minute mark left to play in this one. Again, Heelan put this one in play. Reagan sends it up on the right side. They get it up to James. Asha. And she's taken down, and there's a foul called on Madison Stokes. So it'll be a free kick for the Lady Buffs. So Vila gets set to put this one in play. And this one's lobbed toward the goal. It's knocked out. James runs it down. Has it, kicks it back. With it, Avila goes over on the left side. Here's a shot toward the goal. It just goes over the top. It's a little too high for Miller to knock down, but it just barely went over the top. This will be a goal kick for Kira Miller. The Athletics would like to thank AOMS for their continued support of our athletes. AOMS, official oral surgeon of WT Athletics, is committed to helping your family keep happy, healthy smiles. Miller will put it in play again. 17 minutes left to play in this one. Throws it over on the far side. The big Welker will bring it out. W3 controls it to the back line. Comes up on the near side. Scramble for the loose ball. Hit it toward the middle, but Angelo able to come away with it. Urbani kicks it across the midline. WT with the theft. Now up ahead, Asha James. Dribble around the defenders. Comes over. Brooke Kelly will kick it back to Stricker. Stricker will reset the offense for the Lady Buffs. Has that one taken away. Attacking is Coronado. Coronado kicks it over toward the middle. Over to Soto. Over on the right side. There's a shot toward the goal. Heelan comes away with it. It's loose ball. Rhodes Kelly kicks it out. WT controls it. Stricker goes over to the far side of the field. Now Medical has it. Medical will try to get it up ahead. That's knocked away by Angelo State. James had it. Slide tackle to take it away. Here's a shot up ahead to Coronado. Coronado tries to control it, gets by her. She runs it down. Kicks it back on the near side. With it, trying to work it is Maxey. WT controls it, makes the theft. Stricker over on the near side. Mendoza. Take it to the middle. Rose Kelly. Kicks it up ahead. Villarreal. Villarreal over to Medical. Medical back to Golden, to Britton. That one's knocked out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for Angelo State. Just under 15 left to play in this scoreless ball game between number 22 ranked Rambelles and the number 16 ranked Lady Buffs. Angelo State with the throw in on the far sideline. Lob toward the middle, headed out by the Lady Buffs. There's a shot toward Heelan. She comes up with it. And will bring it out. Puts her foot into it. Trying to get it up ahead. Angelo State's defense is there to take it away. Controlling it is Madison Stokes. Goes over to the right side. It's a pass up ahead. Soto. Got a foul called on WT. So that'd be a free kick for the Rambelles. Getting set to put this in play. It'll be Mentasha Soto. So Soto ready to kick it. Lobs it up toward the goal. Headed out by WT. Scramble for the loose ball. Still a scramble for it. Heelan comes up with a loose ball. Comes up with it. Now we'll hold up for a moment to allow the offense to get going for WT. She lobs it up ahead. Rambelles keep it alive, but Maria Francis controls it. She takes it in the middle. Trying to look for, kicks it over to Rose Kelly. Instead, Villarreal. Villarreal kicks it back. Over on the near side. That's Kelly. Brooke feeds it up ahead. Stricker back to Brooke. Over to Villarreal in the middle. Up ahead, trying to feed up ahead. Mendoza trying to get a control of it, but had defensive pressure there to knock it away. There's a lob up the left side, getting ahead of the pack. Soto goes, will take it in. Here's a slide tackle, and that knocks it out of bounds. So it'll be a corner kick. Coming up defensively to make that stop. Silvestri. So corner kick for the Rambelles. 12 minutes left to play. Rambelles have their offense set up. High kick over the top of the goal. That's going to be headed the wrong way. Rambelles control it. Comes over to the near side. Trying to control it is Zarnecki, but that's knocked away. Trying to attack. Lady Buffs make the theft. Rose Kelly gets it over on the near side. Vila gets it up ahead to James. James. Now will control it. Kicks it over to Villarreal. Villarreal works it over to the left side. Hit toward the middle. Angelo comes back with a theft. They go up to the middle. Now Lady Buffs take it back the other way. Trying to get it up ahead. Here's WT player. There's a foul called. And that's going to be a free kick for the Lady Buffs. So 10:40 left to play in this one. No score. The ball sits in the box. Sure they're going to bring it out, and they will. Official will mark it, and does.
Call people!
Medical will put this one in play. Got the two-person wall set up in front of her. Medical ready to arch this one up toward the goal. Clock continues to run. The official says, let's put it in play. Here's the shot toward the goal. Oh, it's in there! A goal! What a shot! What a shot! Finds the back of the net. for the Lady Buffs. Goal was scored by Emily Avila. Avila just with a perfect strike with the right foot. And gets that one to find the back of the net with 9:43 left to play. The Lady Buffs lead it 1-0 to Angelo State. 1-0 for the Lady Buffs. Now Angelo feeling a little bit more assertive as they try to get this one going a little quicker. Here's the feed up ahead. Lady Buffs control it. Villarreal trying to get it at the midline. Angelo trying to put pressure on it. Lady Buffs take it away. Gold kicks it up ahead. There's a pass up to James. James will go on the left side. She tries to get around the defenders and does. James streaking up ahead, and she is going to be fouled. And that's going to be a foul on Angelo State. .9:02 left to play in this one, so a foul. Let's see if Asha James will get the opportunity here. Pulled out a yellow card on that one as well on Natasha Soto. So Soto comes up with a yellow card. First one of the match, actually. Villarreal will try once again, or check it, trying it once again for the Lady Buffs. Will be Emily Avila. She gets set to play. 9:02 left. Clock starts. A little low line drive, and that hits the bar and then bounces away. So it'll be a goal kick for Angelo State. But before that, two players getting set to come in for Angelo, one for the Lady Buffs. So Nicole Gray comes back in for the Lady Buffs for Rose Kelly. And coming in for Angelo State, Caitlin Heisey comes in. And also Reagan Urbani. So they got a couple of their starters back in. Lady Buffs control it. Headed up toward the middle. Villarreal sends it up ahead on the right side. There's a scramble. That's going to be headed out, and that'll be WT throw-in with 8:15 left to play. So getting set to throw this one in. Stricker. That's kicked out of bounds, and so that will be throwing it in. Angelo State. Urbani will get it in. Controls it toward the middle to Soto. Soto loses it off her chest. It's kicked up ahead, and Lady Buffs will now contain and control. They'll kick it way ahead, try to get it up on the near side, but coming up, Miller is able to grab that one. Kicks it back toward the midline. Villarreal puts it back in play. Gray trying to run it down. Lady Buffs control it over on the left side. Now they kick it up to Medical. Medical will lob this one up toward the goal. 7 minutes left to play. Lady Buffs lead 1-0. This is kicked back to the middle, headed out by Ashley Silvestre. Lady Buffs with the theft, feeding it up ahead, over to the midline. Lady Buffs send that one back through the defenders. Comes over on the near side now with it. Caitlin Heisey. Heisey to the middle. On the right side. That one's hit toward James. Asha will kick it back. Stricker. Feed it up ahead to Sarant. Sarant has it. Taking it away for Angelo. Cassidy Hill over on the right side with it. Libby Welker will send it back. Welker the 6-minute mark. We're on the right side. WT converges and makes the theft. Reagan Medical, nice move. Kicks it up to Gray. It's going to be taken back by WT. WT comes across on the near side. Here's a shot up ahead, trying to get it to James. And that's going to be a throw in for WT. So they got to bring it back. It's going to be a throw in for WT. Oh, now they'll change it. It's a throw in for Angelo State. So 19, Carrington Johnson will throw it in. In it comes. Over toward the midline. 5 minutes left to play. Lady Buffs lead 1-0. Over to the left side. Driving up ahead. Angelo takes it down on the right corner. Soto tries to get it back to the middle, knocked away by the Lady Buffs. Asha James will take it around the defender. Now she has a 3-on-3. James comes up, looks up ahead, tries to get it. There's a give and go back to James, but she stopped on that one. Over to the right side. Here's a scramble for the loose ball. That's knocked out of bounds. Nope, WT keeps it. Medical keeps it alive. She has it. Comes over toward the middle. Villarreal feeds it up ahead. Gets it up to Maria Francis. Serrant dribbles through traffic. Comes up on the right side to Mendoza. Mendoza lobs it toward the middle. Here's a shot. Oh, and it just got away. Trying to feed it to Gray. She had it for a moment and unable to do so. Substitute coming in for Angelo State. Leah Coleman comes back in. Here's the goal kick with 3:30 left to play. That one's kicked up by Angelo, but Asha James controls it. Now they go back to the back line. Over on the left side, Medical has it, comes over, takes it to the midline, crosses over to James. James has Gray on her right, comes over, sends a shot toward the goal, and that one just got passed on the far left of the goal. Kicked out of there by Miller. She'll send it up ahead. Under 3 minutes left now. Up ahead, controlled by the Lady Buffs. Driving on the left side. That's going to be kicked out of bounds, and that will be a throw-in for Angelo State. Clock coming up to the 2:30 mark left in this half. Lady Buffs lead 1-0. It's put in play. Running it down is Heisey. Heisey has it over on the right side, tries to kick it up ahead. Lady Buff defenders watch it go out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for the Lady Buffs. In it comes. Kicks it back. Kaylin comes up on the near side, gets it up to Rose Maria Francis Serrant. Serrant, pressure on her, gets away from the pressure. Takes it on the right side, controls it. She comes up, shot on goal, and that one is just going to be short. Kind of got deflected a little bit. It's going to be kicked back, but Villarreal keeps it alive on the WT end. Controlling it over to the near side with it. Zarnicki goes, or excuse me, not Zarnicki, but instead that's Urbani goes to the middle, taken away by the Lady Buffs. Now High Z takes it toward the middle. Tried to attack. Zarnicki goes to the right side. Scramble forward. The ball comes free. Kicked out of the box by the WT defenders. With it, James kicks it up ahead. Gray Has it, kicks it up ahead. The defenders are back there for Angelo State. Gray is taken down. Kicks it up ahead. Coronado drives it toward the middle. Has it taken away by the Lady Buffs. Here's a kick up ahead along the sideline. And that's going to stay in play, and he'll continue to run. 40 seconds left to play. That still stays in play, and having to run for it and try to pull that one back was Carrington Johnson. Johnson with 30 seconds left. Puts her foot into it, sends it up to the midline. Lady Buffs deflected. Kick it back toward the goal. 20 seconds left. Miller will launch this one at the midline. Scramble for the loose ball. Angelo comes away with it. WT chases it down in the corner. That's going to be knocked out of bounds. 2 seconds, 1 second, and that is going to be the match. And WT will come away with a 1-0 win over the Rambelles. And again, great match, great play by both teams. You can kind of see why they're both ranked in the top 25 in the country. Good play put forth by both of the teams. Again, Lady Buffs win this one 1-0, and so the Lady Buffs will improve on this season to 9-1-1, while the Rambelles will fall to 10-2-1. And so a nice win for the Lady Buffs, too, because they will climb up in the Lone Star Conference standings to 3-1-1, while the Rambelles will fall to 5-2. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back and look at our statistics. We'll do so, and then come back after that. But first, this break, as we take a timeout on the Lone Star Conference Digital Network.
The best tailgates start with the best beef, and the best beef starts with Market Street. Market Street, where we do beef the best.
Deep in the heart of Texas, the prairie
Bud Light, proudly brewed
in the heart of Texas.
Since 1910, WT and the Department of Agricultural Sciences has provided high-quality education to the students of the Panhandle and beyond.
At WT, professors know me and are committed to my success.
If you want to get an ag industry job, WT is where you need to be.
I don't want just a job and a paycheck after graduation. I want a career where I can make a difference.
WT invested in my career. I intend to pay it forward.
Well, welcome back to the pitch on the campus of West Texas A&M University here in Canyon, Texas, under kind of a moist evening. We had some rain early before the match got underway, but that didn't affect either club as they came out and played hard, played aggressive, and the Lady Buffs win this one 1-0 thanks to Emily Avila with a nice shot that she found the back of the net on, and that came late in the second half. And so, again, big win for the Lady Buffs, 1-0. As we look at our final statistics for tonight's ball game, as the Lady Buffs, again, just put good pressure offensively on Angelo State in this one tonight. 17 shots for the Lady Buffs to 10 for Angelo State. 10 shots on goal for the Lady Buffs to 3 for Angelo. 9 saves for Angelo, 3 for the Lady Buffs. Fouls, 7 for the Rambelles, 8 for the Lady Buffs. And corner kicks, 2 for the Rambelles and 4 for the Lady Buffs. Again, a big win tonight here at the pitch. WT improves to 9-1-1. Angelo falls to 10-2-1. And again, just what you would expect from two teams ranked in the top 25. We're going to take another timeout. When we do so, we'll come back and visit with Chad Webb and our scoring star for tonight. But first, this break as we continue on the Lone Star Conference Digital Network.
It's got the looks, the style, the performance. Your new car is everything you always dreamed of, and now it's here. First Financial Bank was happy to help put you behind the wheel with a new car loan at a competitive rate and fast, friendly, local approval. It's service that just comes naturally to us, much like a love of tradition comes naturally to you. First Financial Bank, you first. Member FDIC.
This is a walk-on athlete. They train longer, put their heart into the game. This is the passion we're built on. It's why we put our heart into creating game day with a taste of Louisiana. Walk-ons, we live for this.
Welcome to MediDrive Pharmacy. We greet you by name, and our pharmacists take the time to console you and answer all your questions. Our Health Mart Pharmacy specializes in serving our community with fast, friendly professional service and the highest quality of medicine and health products. We accept most insurance plans, including Medicaid and Medicare, and we offer free in-town delivery to your home or business. Come visit us for all your health care needs.
A&M University as the Lady Buffs come away with a big 1-0 win tonight over Angelo State. And we can also pass along real quick, the men won tonight as well as they took a victory over in Tyler 2-1. But star of the game today, Emily Avila. And I'll tell you what, Emily, you guys were aggressive tonight. And I know Chad wanted to come into this one being aggressive, but you guys kept it on your end.
We had the plan to just come out and compete no matter what, no matter what the score was, how we played. We would just come out and compete, give it all our effort, and it proved in the end, and we won.
It really did. I mean, you guys were very aggressive tonight. Defense was phenomenal. I mean, you kept everything out. You guys had, I think, 10 shots. They had 3 tonight or something along that line. So you guys had a big advantage there. Let's talk about the one that went in on the back of the net. And so that was a nice setup. And I know you practice and you work through everything, but that one just kind of sailed perfectly over the goalie's hands.
I'll have to give credit to the people that were running in, because if they weren't running in, if they didn't crash the goal, I definitely think the goalie would have gotten it. They definitely blocked the goalie's view from the ball going in. So I have to give credit to also my team that they also did what they had to do for the ball to go in, and it was a team goal, really.
No, it really was, but your foot a lot with it tonight as well. Talk about this too. I mean, you two team, the two teams tonight, you guys kind of know each other fairly well, and so when you got number 16 against number 22, obviously top 25 teams going at it here.
Yeah, it was a fun game. I love playing Angelo. They're honestly one of my favorite teams to play. I've been here for 5 seasons, and I always look forward to playing Angelo because I know that they'll compete and we'll compete. And in the end, it'll just be a fun game no matter what the score is. Yeah,
and it really showed out there tonight because there's a bit of camaraderie between the two teams because they know each other, but yet some good gamemanship going.
Yeah, it was definitely a very fun game. I'm just happy that everybody was on the same page today and we all just came out to compete and we won. And that's all I can ask for my team is just to have fun and put all the effort and compete.
And it looks like you did. Congratulations. That's a nice win tonight. Congratulations. Again, Lady Buffs win this one by a final of 1-0 tonight. We'll get Chad Webb come on in here. and she did fine. Emily did fine. She did phenomenally. And so we'll get Chad Webb in here. And Chad, let's talk about this. You know, we talked on Saturday, and you wanted your club to be a little more aggressive and to get going early. They stayed aggressive all game long.
Yeah, we definitely pulled that off tonight. Yeah, very aggressive offensively. If you watch the whole game, we could have had 4 goals in the first 30 minutes. Right. You know, their keeper made 3 really good saves, and then Maria, I don't know, just headed the ball over the goal when the goal was wide open. Y'all remember that? Right. Like, oh my gosh.
Right.
Right. Yeah, and then a typical Angelo WT game for the rest of the game. You know, very physical and girls competing and wanting to win and wanting to. When I say fight, I don't mean like fist fight. Yeah, just fight hard for.
Well played. I think that was.
And then on a day that nothing seemed to be going right for our front players, our center back steps up and smacks that free kick in from, I don't know how far out that was, but it was pretty far.
Yeah, it was.
And she was fantastic tonight.
Yeah. I thought your whole defensive line played well tonight because they really didn't get too many good looks at all tonight.
No, Reagan didn't have too much to do, and then when she had to do something, she did, and she just pulled off another shutout. I don't know how many that is. That's like 7 or 8 this season.
Oh, at least, yeah. So in fact, I think there's only been 2 goals scored on her earlier this year. Is that right? No,
a few more.
She had 2 against Dallas, but then there was another against Southwestern.
Yeah.
And so that 3 goals. That's not bad.
And 2 against Tyler.
Okay.
Yeah, that weird 3-2 game on that Saturday.
That was only last Saturday, and I forgot about it already. Well, this was a good one to enjoy, and
very good.
Really good one to get ready to go on the road.
Very good. Yeah, the girls are really excited. So hopefully that this makes the top of the conference just a mess.
Right.
You know what I mean? Between like 4 or 5 teams. So hopefully we can propel this into another win in Denton, and then in 7 days we're down in Austin playing another team that's ranked really high in the conference. So there's never a day off in the Lone Star Conference.
Yeah, you got Texas Women's coming up, and then St. Edward, and so again, nice long road trip.
Yeah.
But it'll be fun.
Oh, we're going to try.
This will be a good one to go off with.
Yeah.
Chad,
thank you.
Thank you. Again, big win tonight for the Lady Buffs as they take this one 1-0 on a very hard-fought match between Angelo State, the number 22 team in the country, and the Lady Buffs, ranked number 16 Lady Buffs. Again, they improve on this one. I'll get to the right page here as they improve to 9-1-1, while Angelo State falls to 10-2-1. And like Chad Webb said, it kind of meshes up things at the top of the Lone Star Conference. Big thanks, as always, to our Thunder Vision crew. Can't thank them enough. As we had Casey Johnson, Adelia King. I know I messed that one. Adelia. Let me try that again. Adelia May King. And Gavin Rutherford Baca for running cameras for tonight. Daniel for taking care of us as the director, making sure all the buttons are pushed correctly. We always appreciate everything that they do. A big thanks to the Thunder Vision crew. Final again, Lady Buffs win this one 1-0. They get set to go on the road. That'll do it tonight from the pitch here on the campus of West Texas A&M.